again. So we changed and improved the tree system again with Summerbit 6. It's been the tree system has been moved and changed around for maybe 8 months now. It started at a PC launch where trees were on, basically we have in the terrain, we have 20 to 21 LODs depending on when you are. And the trees were on LOD 15 and 13. The problem we had is that LOD 13 goes way too far and it was just so expensive in memory and performance and CPU. Our goal is always to get the best visual over performance trade-off, right? To make the best out of what we use on the PC. And so around Christmas, we moved the trees and said, okay, we're gonna use them only on LOD 15 because the view range is big enough, extending LOD 15 a little bit. The issue is that it was not enough in some areas of the world. We pushed it further with the next sim update, was still not enough. And for the Xbox release, we said, okay, well, let's put them back onto the LOD 13, but let's pull in that LOD because it goes so far and it's way too far for trees and it's just too heavy. That worked well, but then it pulled in LOD 13, which is actually our last LOD carrying for the Grammy tree. So some of the buildings were not displaying as far anymore. And this is really just some places in the world. I think it happens in New York, depends on where you are. Some users reported this. So we moved the trees to LOD 14. It was I mean, you couldn't do that before because you need to have the data on the right, like when people stream down the data, it needs to be on the right data set. And so it took some time to just move that to the right LOD, which is 14. That was I think that was World Update 6. And then now what we did is we pushed LOD out 14 further out with Summerbit 6. So for some areas in the world, it was still not ranging enough. LOD 14, we have a lot more range for what we can do with it. So we were able to push out trees with Summerbit 6 without sacrificing performance memory. So yeah, it has almost no impact at all, not measurable. And you can see here the video, trees out to, I mean, as far as you can see. I'll go back later on this at the end of the 12 videos because there's another new feature coming, which is great and which also helps on tree distance. But this updated again, pushed out further and should be better on all different, whatever the setting. Yeah.